This is just another rant about people who are like over 30 and so on, and they think that they know it all. They think they know everything and they've experienced everything in life. Well, let me tell you, you haven't. You're only like in your 30s. You know, you're not in your. You know, it's not like you're that old. To be honest with you, you're not really old till you're like 80 or something. So you don't know it all. You're practically children, just like us. And to be honest with you, most of the people who like talked down to me like they've experienced everything in life, and like just because they've like experienced one thing, they've had to have gone through all the things that I've gone through, which is wrong, because we're all different and you can't have gone through the exact same shit as them, because everyone goes through it differently, everyone experiences things differently, and they feel differently. And it's annoying, like, just because you're older, just because you're like over 30 or 30, 35 or 40, that you know it all, because you're wrong. You don't know shit. Sorry, but you don't know shit. People, you know, and don't act like you're so smart and superior. Get off your pedestal. Get off your high horse. You know, you're not any wiser than us 20-year-olds. Okay, you're not any. To be honest with you, no one's wiser than one another. None of us know everything, and none of us. To be honest with you, put it this way: we can know things, but in reality, nothing is completely factual. Nothing is completely factual. I mean, nothing is accurate. Therefore, that means we don't really know. None of us do. I mean, and if you claim to know it all, if you claim to be, so knowledgeable, like some kind of fucking scholar or something, and even if you are really well read and really well educated, and you know, and whether you've gone to one of those, you know, whether you've had the Ponzi education or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what education you have, whether you've had education or not. Nobody is smarter than anyone else. Nobody is smarter than one another. Everyone is smart, and everyone is equal. I mean, yes, we all have our own. It's a diverse world. We're all different, but we're all equal as well. Because, you know, no one should be treated any differently. No one, you know. It was going to be a rant, and trust me, it was going to be more angry than this. But you know, I don't want to go. I tend to say things that offend a lot of people. I tend to just speak my mind, and I tend to be quite. And sometimes I consider myself quite controversial, and sometimes I speak about things that other people would find taboo or not very easy to talk about. But you know, I don't think people should be hating on me for that. And to be honest with you, if they do, at the same time, I don't really care, because, you know, I mean, everyone has someone that doesn't like them. I mean, everyone has haters, to some extent. So that's just normal, isn't it? That's what this world is about, it seems. So yeah, the purpose of this is just to say, like, it doesn't matter how old you are. You know, you don't know better than anyone else, and you don't know any less. But frankly, I think everyone knows different things. Everyone's different. Everyone knows different things. We know we have. There's not just one type of knowledge. There's so many different subjects to learn about. There's so many different things, and it depends what you're interested in. You're going to know more about. Because I mean, if you're not interested, you're not going to learn a lot about it, are you? It's like, you know, the majority hate maths. I mean, I don't like maths. I was crap at it. That's because I didn't really find it very interesting, so I never really bothered to learn. I mean, I tried sometimes because I didn't want to fail, but at the same time, I wasn't exactly good at it, and in the end, anyway, it didn't really help me much. Anyway, and to be honest with you, I'm just another unemployed person that someone's probably going to bitch about at some point, because I'm unemployed. That must mean I'm a scumbag and that I'm lazy or something. Well, no offense, but if you go around calling other people scumbags, you should look at yourself. You know, you should look at yourself in the mirror. Sorry, but that's fact. So yes, I say things that offend people. But if you get offended, I'm sorry, but it's your fault. You chose to be offended. You chose to be offended, didn't you? I mean, not everything I say I purposely try and offend people. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm really not. I'm just saying what I normally say. I just act how I normally act, you know? If you don't like that, piss off, you know? But no, nobody just walks away now. Instead they just sort of get all hormonal and cry about it. They get all bitchy to you. I'm sorry, but there are forums for that. Go on one of them and bitch. Do us all a favour. Really. Another thing, we all have problems. You're not the only one. I know that comes off as insensitive and you probably don't want to hear it, but we all have different problems. We all have problems to some extent, and you know, and we all experience it differently. We all feel differently about it, and we all cope with it differently. We have different coping mechanisms and ways that we deal with it. Not everyone is the same. If we were all the same, in a way, that would be really dull. That'd be really boring. Nobody wants. Why would you want to be like someone else? Why wouldn't you want to be you? I mean, okay, so I mean, whether you like yourself or not, it's not really the problem. It's, you know, it's if you pretend to be someone you're not, it's the problem. You end up confusing yourself. I mean, I spent most of my life. I may only be 20 years old, and I don't know everything yet. And there's a lot of things I haven't experienced yet, and I might never get to experience them, or I might never experience them anyway. But I think, like, I spent my childhood trying to please others to my mid-teens. I was always trying to please everyone else, and I was always like ignoring my problems just so I could please other people, always trying to do things for everyone else. And to be honest with you, I was like, you know, when I got a bit older, I thought, fuck that, you know, fuck everyone else. If they don't like me, fuck them. And I don't mean literally, because that would be one hell of an awkward orgy. And, well, I'm not into that sort of thing. So, yeah. And also because my mind's in the gutter, I'm a bit perverted. And usually when I say things, I think about it afterwards and think it sounds wrong. Well, or just really sexual. I'm getting off track. I do that a lot. So yeah, if you don't like someone, just leave. Just walk away. I mean, really all you're doing is making them more popular, so really you're benefiting them and not yourself. You see what I mean? I mean, I'm known to comment back on people. I can be quite passionate sometimes, and sometimes I let that get the better of me, and I end up losing my temper, especially on the internet and stuff. I've been known to do stuff like that, especially on YouTube comments and stuff. Oh, it's terrible. And sometimes I wish I'd never read them, and I think to myself that afterwards, every time it happens, I think to myself afterwards, why the fuck did I bother? What's wrong with me? Why did I do that? You know, but sometimes I can't help myself. It's kind of an impulse, and my fingers just start tapping away on the keyboard, and then before I know it, it's sent. But a lot of the time I resolve it, and they resolve it too, and it ends well. Other times not so much, and other times, you know, we just kind of leave it unresolved, and like, you know, we just stop replying because it's just pointless. It's just worthless. It's just a meaningless argument, and sometimes I forget what it's about. So I need to stop moving in my chair so much. It's probably really annoying. So yeah, this is just it's just a little bit of ranting and, you know, some personal stuff. But so if people see this, then it's just like to say no, they should probably listen, because, you know, it's true. So hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying, because I mutter quite a lot, and sometimes I talk really fast, so I apologise. Right, I'm gonna go now. This has dragged on for far too long. Bye.